Welcome back to the Goddess Jazzy Show. That was Casey and Jojo. Tell me that it's real. Anyway, right this morning I have my wonderful guest here, Deborah. Welcome, Deborah.
Welcome. Good morning.
Thank you
for having me on the show.
Thank you so much. Listen, I nabbed her. I did. You know what I'm like? I had to nab her. Didn't I?
Yes,
Deborah?
you did.
I did.
You did.
Yeah, I had to nab her because good morning. Thank you for joining. Yes, good morning. Yeah, I nabbed her. I had to. I just thought she was wonderful. I'm going to tell you what she does in a minute. But you know when you see a special person and you just think, oh gosh, yeah, that's how I felt. You made me feel really proud and really like, yeah. You know that smile? I just had a wonderful big smile on my face. I'm always smiling, but that was just like, yeah. So this is Deborah. She is a, let me get it right. Are you a sign?
British Sign Language interpreter.
She's a British sign interpreter. Oh my God. If you saw her at work. Oh, I just find it. What made you get into it?
Well, what happened was I have family members who are deaf.
Yeah.
But I remember going to a church conference and the pastor was praying, but it was taking long to pray for me. And they were like, hurry up, you know. So he goes, wait. And then he prayed over my hands and said, the Lord's going to use you for nations, and he's going to use your gift, will make room for you. So I was thinking, oh, what should I do then? Because I wanted to be a midwife, then I wanted to be a dancer.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so then I went to do the level 1 course. I didn't get on, and I'm like, how can I not get onto a sign language course? Then I tried again, then I got on. So since from then, I've been going from strength to strength.
Oh my goodness, it's amazing. It is amazing. And how much comfort do you find when you're doing it? Do you feel part of that community when you're, well, you are in a way, isn't it?
Yeah, I find it, for me, it's very rewarding.
Yeah.
That's why I do it. It's not about the money, it's about using my skill to be a blessing to somebody else.
Yeah.
And to actually, that by my hands, that they can have the same access as hearing people, because back then it was very hard to have access. So for family I would interpret anyway, and then I started working for a deaf school, and then from there I do medical interpreting, which I love, find it very rewarding. Yeah. Performance conferences, and yeah.
Do you ever get tired with your hands? Does your hands get tired?
Sometimes, because you're translating BSL into English and English into BSL. So it's just that whole process and that. So, but yeah,
that is amazing.
It's good. We have jargons that we have to do, and we work with, you know, doctors, get to go into theatre when the clients have been put to sleep. So I'd be the last person they see and the first person they see when they wake up.
So you will tell them what procedure they're having? Or...
Yeah, they know the procedure, and it's just, I think it's just nice, because for us hearing, we don't have anyone that's in there with us, but for deaf clients, we can go in and we can, you know, comfort them, we can reassure them.
I didn't think about that, you know. I didn't think about something like that. Wow. And how long did it take you to learn the skill? Is it a long process? I'm
still learning.
You are?
But I did level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. And then I did pre-interpreting in Bristol, Andrew School of BSL.
What is pre-interpreting?
So that means so when you do your level 1, level 2, level 2, so say level 1 to level 4, then you do deaf awareness training. So then the pre-interpreting means they learn you learn different techniques, different skills on if you get into different dilemmas, what do you do? Yeah. And for me, I didn't have a time lag. So basically, if you're speaking, I would be at the same speed as you. And so if everybody's laughing, then you would be laughing at the same time. But when I did the training, they like stripped everything away, and then I had like a time lag, and they were like, yeah, we're gonna start, and then you wait, don't start. So so they started talking, and I started. They were like, oh yeah, she's got it.
Oh my goodness me.
Her hands are not moving. Why the hands not moving? So it's just that whole process of translation and that. So it's and also if you go to a concert, let's say you went to, I don't know, Diana Ross's concert, do you do that as well? Do you do the interpretation for that? You do? Yeah, because I...
Oh my God, that's amazing, yeah.
Because I do church interpreting as well, not at the church I'm at now, but it's very... So you translate like
So all the words and the songs and
the songs.
Oh my gosh!
That's why you're just I'm just careful what I take on, because you take on that. You take on that form and you're signing. So you just but it's as I said, for me, I just want to be that colour in the room.
Yeah.
That makes a difference, because for us sometimes it's very the industry is just fierce.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you think we take our own hearing for granted? Do you think, as hearing people, do you think we take it for granted?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
I guess if you don't, you wouldn't know until it's lost. So I had a student that I met, and he was born hearing, and then he woke up, I think when he was 11, and he couldn't hear anything.
Nothing at all.
No, but because he acquired speech from he was young, but he just couldn't.
Yeah.
He had to everything had to change. So you have to, everything just has to change. But it's a beautiful language. It's rich, and they've got a lovely community, and it's just about being there and supporting. So,
Let me ask you this: have you ever had any angry deaf people? I'm just saying it like that if we're thinking and say I want to swear, God, I want to say it like this. I want to swear at you and say, do you have any?
They do kick off. There's
How do you calm that situation down?
There's no difference.
No.
I'm just trying to think of a situation. How did I calm it down?
Are they as harsh as we are?
Yeah, they're harsh.
You're joking.
Yeah, no, they're harsh, and they can refuse to work with you as well. You could arrive and they'd be like, I don't like you. So,
and that's it.
I don't want you. That's fine.
Oh.
I'll just go and let them know that you're refusing service. And they're like, I don't want you. So that's fine, and then we go.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, or I think there was another instance. Someone said, they came in and they're like, you're black. Oh, well, yeah. All day long. Yeah.
So you would even have that kind of stigma as well?
No, you do, because I've been somewhere and I was signing, and they were like, it goes, I was a bit, racist, and because of how I was brought up and that. But I said, well, it's a different era, and you have to be kind of nice.
Wow.
And, do you know what I mean? They said, but because of how they were brought up and stuff. But
Oh my goodness. You see, again, you don't think about these kind of things that would happen. What? Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm not even laughing. I'm just thinking, that's crazy. So, you need to teach me something simple.
Simple.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is good.
Good.
Morning.
Left to right or right to left?
Right to left. Left, good.
Good.
Left to right.
Morning. Good. Morning. Sorry. So, which age range do you enjoy? Is it everyone? Is it the young people more?
I think it's all ages.
Yeah.
We run a project in Jamaica. Our project is Crown Boys Mentoring.
Okay.
So because I sign, we do go to a deaf school called Jamaican Christian School for the Deaf.
Yeah.
So we run projects in October.
So you go over to Jamaica?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
they
amazing.
do American Sign Language mixed up with Jamaican. So I know it's just
That's a bit. So you got a bit of patois signing.
Yeah, we've got patois going on up and down all day. So we go and we give back to them and give them skills, because over there it's like they only can work in a hotel or do agriculture, and that's it. And we're just like, no, you can be an air hostess. You can be anything you want to be. One wants to be in the army. One wants to be a footballer, but we said you just have to go. You just have to implement it. So when we went, we got them to do a letter to their younger selves, and I think the school was like, I don't know, because of the language and the barriers, they're not going to know. So they all made face masks and to whatever they wanted to, so they could wear it. So behind the mask, what do you see? And they said, my younger me, if I was young, I would tell myself now that my younger self, you can achieve it, even though our family might not have nothing, but know that we can achieve, and we will be there to support. So it was just like very rewarding. There wasn't a dry eye in the room.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's amazing. So if you wasn't doing this, what would you have done? Oh yeah, you said.
Wanted to be a dancer.
Yeah. Any type of
drama school.
Any sort of.
I think it was anything. It definitely wasn't ballet.
Yeah.
Did do tap.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So, and then I wanted to be a midwife, and then I thought,
what changed you?
I don't know. My sister-in-law's a midwife. I don't know. I wanted to be, I wanted to be a midwife, and then I changed. Then,
But this is amazing, though, isn't it? This is really.
Yeah, I've seen a lot. I've had many open doors, and I'm thankful for the open doors and the closed doors.
Yeah.
So I've got to go to Nigeria to interpret. I do conferences, concerts, and as I said, medical. I do like it. I did take a break. Was it a year ago for about 4 months or so, because my client was diagnosed with cancer. So you go through the whole process. You go through with them, giving them the news, what the diagnosis is, going with them through the treatment, and your face just has to be
that's the thing.
Just, you know what I mean? And then he sadly passed. So then I thought, I needed just a break.
A break from that, Just
to,
so who supports you when something like that happens in your work? Who's your support?
Well, I have a peer group that I have great interpreters. Lorraine and Sharon and Deborah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to Lorraine. Shout out to Sharon.
Yeah.
And it's just I just have a group, and then we have the interpreters of colour, and then so that it's just knowing that we have a group and we have support that can be there for us.
So can anyone learn this?
Yeah, anyone can learn
it, honestly.
Anybody can learn. Go to your local college or local community, and
I want to go back to school because they're doing it in school soon.
Yeah,
I want to go back to school and do it. Yeah, it's I've always known. I have a deaf friend, and it's a beautiful language. Really, really beautiful. Everything is just so. I don't know. It's just so. It's like a dance, isn't it? It's just so flowy. So when you're at a concert and you're feeling the mood, can you shake up as well and sign at the same time?
Yep.
Yeah.
So my process is, if I'm doing anything theatre or anything singing, that I learn the song like I wrote it myself, and then I will do the BSL, and then I'll do the dance last, the movement last. So that's my process. So I do a lot, and then my husband's just like, cheer up to my husband.
Yeah, shout out to hubby.
I love you. He's my #1 supporter.
Oh, bless you, Len.
He comes to everything. He's not here this morning.
Why didn't you bring him in?
I know. He comes and supports me through everything, and it's really nice when you have a husband and family members that support you no matter what, that encourages you when you're down. It's just very rewarding.
And what does he think of this role? Honestly,
I think he loves it. He thinks that I'm very gifted. I use my gifting and my skill to help others.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And it's as I said, for me, it's very rewarding. Yeah. And
what a prayer you had for the priest to say that.
Yeah.
That's something strong, huh?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
That is really.
Because then I was just like, my hands. So what am I doing? Am I meant to be a midwife? Am I meant to not?
Yeah.
And then it was signing, and since from then the doors have been opened and stuff. So it hasn't been an easy road. Yeah. Because at times I was going to give up, but it because I was just like on the course, it was. I think because sometimes I was the only black, and then it was like they were pushing, and it was just like I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm getting more stick than anybody else. So then that would make me work harder. So I would just work extra harder, and then that's what it is. So I don't give up. So I do have low days and stuff like that, but as I said, I have a great support network, and then I have a mental health day in the week.
That's
so I just switch off, don't do nothing, and then take nice holidays. They come right at the nick of time, so that I can just switch off. So I have a group that I mentor as of interpreters, and just knowing that they're there, that I can support them. Yes, and
vice versa as well.
We share each other's experience. So it's really good, because if you have a bad day, we're just like, oh my gosh, I had this dilemma, and then you just have, they're just kind of calm, and then they vent, and then we vent, and then at the end of the day we're still doing it because we want to be that colour in the room. Yeah, that's amazing. So, can I ask, is the tutor deaf or he? Yeah, they're all deaf. Okay. I think it's the best way to learn, to have a deaf professional,
Mm.
because that way your voice is switched off. You're just and you're
You have to concentrate more as well, isn't it?
You have to concentrate more, and then you have to do the signs. It's because in the real world, when we're interpreting, like the event I met you at in Newham, there was like 23 deaf people.
I know. I was watching you, and I was just like,
that's a whole lot of people, and they were like throwing questions.
Oh, of course.
But it was, and I've never even met none of them.
You didn't?
No, I don't know those.
What?
Yeah.
But the way you interacted, it was as though you came with them, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I didn't even, I said, how many people's coming? They goes, maybe like 10, 15. But there's like 23. I was like, okay. Let's get it going on then. So you just have to, I just think, because when you're signing, you just want to make sure that my prayer is, oh God, please let them understand me. And this, but it's very rewarding. And if they're not happy, they're going to tell you. So.
And do they tell you like how we will tell you?
Yeah, they will tell you.
It's not you for real.
You could have done this bit better, or you could have done that, or thank you so much. And they keep it 100%.
Yeah. Oh, people, what a wonderful skill to have. It's just amazing. I think we should all learn this, isn't it?
Yeah. Because you never know who you're gonna meet. So you could meet a deaf person, and they, but with technology, it's good because they can text you.
Oh,
they can do hand gestures. You can point. You can write things down. So
and lip read as well, isn't it?
Yeah, some deaf people lip read, some people don't. But if they do lip read, because my uncle and aunt don't sign, so my cousin lips reads very well. Is
it too late for them to sign?
No, they sign.
Oh, they do sign.
Yeah, my cousins are deaf.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were born deaf. And my other cousin was born hearing but got meningitis. Oh, so with the black culture, you're just like, they're not signing. Some do, some don't. And you're forced to lip read because
And I think there was a stigma back in the day that you were left, once you're deaf, you were kind of left in the corner sort of thing, especially in the black community, and that's changed.
Yes, it's changed a lot. That's why that's why I wanted to make a difference for my family. I just didn't want to, they go to a party or they're at a funeral and then they're just sitting there. Because I went to a funeral and then I thought, I'm sure the person's deaf, and they're like, oh yeah, can you sign at the funeral? I said, oh yeah, and I just signed. I thought, okay.
Wow.
So because then that way they get access. You know what I mean? It was their mum, so you need access. So, but yeah.
And you know what? I've got my friend who passed, Jane now. Her sister was it's nearly 5 years now. Her sister is deaf, and they learnt how to sign. And we would go out raving, and she'd know the beat. And I'd say to Jane, "How does she know? And she can't hear. How is that?" She said she could feel the vibration or something like that. It really intrigued me. I was just like, how? And she'd be in the time, in the beat, and winding it down. I'm like, how do you know? And she'd know what song I'm like, how? You know what I mean?
Because they have a deaf rave, and it's pack out. It's pack out, and they're dancing. They love to party hard, so it's not like they party the same as us. So, and it's just lovely to see.
Yeah. Oh, God bless you. Honestly, really, inside I'm really elated inside. Honestly, when I saw you, I was just like, you have that biggest smile where you're just like, oh my gosh. To me, it's like, yeah. That's how I feel. Yeah. So, people, on that note, I'm going to play a song. Give lovely Deborah a little break. What are we going to play? Okay, let's just something short. I'm going to play Gets and Tubby. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let me just put that on mute as well. show. That was Get, and I think you pronounce it as Tumbi, maybe, yeah. Oh, me and Deborah was just having a little chin work. I ain't gonna send it back to you, you know what I mean? But I'm even more excited. Oh my gosh. So what is Jamaica like? I haven't been for a long time. Tell me.
Oh, Jamaica's
And what part do you go to?
We go to Montego Bay.
Nice.
And Leafy and Ocho Rios. Because my mother-in-law lives in Ocho Rios. And
is your husband Jamaican?
Yeah, he was born here, but went back to Jamaica when he was 16.
Oh,
and did school in there, and then he came back when he was about 21, 22, I think.
Oh, good man.
It's way before me, but hey. My parents are from Barbados. So.
I went there.
Yeah.
Have you been?
Yep, got married there.
Is that where you got married?
Yeah.
There's hope. There's hope.
No, there's always hope.
There's hope. You better pray for me. There's hope, honestly. So how was it getting married in Barbados?
Oh, it was lovely. It was cheaper than here. It was, so we hired a villa for the 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah, had a church wedding.
Yeah.
Then
the beach one?
No, we had the church wedding. Then we had the reception in the villa, and then we was near the lighthouse in St. Philip, so we took lovely, gorgeous pictures. And then for our honeymoon, we went to Canada. So we left the hot to cold, and then we came back with all our stuff, and then we had another week in Barbados, and then we came back. So it was good because one of my students was doing travel and tourism, and she was deaf, and then because she was doing that course, and they got international wedding. Oh no, we're going to do our project on you.
Very nice.
It was really lovely. So I got to talk about that as well.
Yeah.
So it was, yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. And how long have you been married?
Been married 13 and be 14 years.
What?
Yeah.
Would you suggest marriage? Because I want to get married.
Yes, you're too beautiful to be single. It's not about that. It's not about that life.
I tell you.
Guys, you're missing out.
I'm telling you.
I mean?
But the thing is, I don't want to I met a narcissist for 10 years. I was in a narcissistic relationship for 10 years. So it's kind of put me, I'm a bit like, you know.
But you can have a season that you're, just to focus on you.
Yeah.
And then when you're ready, he will find you.
He has to.
He will find you, and it will come when you're not looking.
Is it?
Yeah, it will come when you're not. Yeah, because my husband came and I wasn't looking, and I was like, oh, well, does he like me? Okay. So I was like, oh.
Did you give him a hard time? Tell the truth.
No, I wouldn't say. I don't think he'd say I gave him a hard time, but yeah, I think I was just going through a time in that season, and then he came. When he came, I was like, oh, I wasn't even looking, but it was like a answer to prayer,
like a sign, huh?
Yeah. And he's lovely.
Oh, and, bless him, Len. We love you. We do. As an auntie, I do. Right? just to make sure. What is that, Bill? Oh, I don't know what that was. I must have been that. Yeah, so 13 years. Yeah, wow.
14 going 15.
Gosh. So when it's your anniversary, do you travel? Or?
Yeah, we got married in December the 18th.
Oh.
So yeah.
Ah.
So we go away or we spend time here. And yeah.
Oh, bless. That's so nice. You've given me hope. And I'm so happy. Yay, people. It's going to happen. I am. And I'm going to do the same thing. I've always wanted to go abroad. It's not because I'm mean. I just don't want everyone.
No, because the thing about it is some people say, yeah, we'll go abroad because no one's going to come. And with us, everybody's like, yeah, we're coming.
Oh no!
And then you've got to deal with the family that's on the island because then they're just rocking up like, no, I can't cater for everybody because it's in a villa, and because we had the pool and it was just it was really nice. Yeah.
And what about catering? Did you have like catering people?
Yeah, we had catering. So back then the catering was kind of cheap. I think we paid well under 1,000. We had about 80 people.
Good.
And my in-laws paid more. They paid like in the grands.
Over here. Yeah, that's the thing. And the thing is, you had 2 in 1. Even though you went to Canada, you still had the heat. You could have still had your what do you call it?
I bought my keyboard player came, my violin. My friend who plays the violin came. They came to the wedding. And she played when I was walking down.
Save them for me.
And then I sang. And then
did you?
Yeah, I did. And my husband was crying. He started to cry. I thought,
God help you!
Yeah.
Look at you. So
yeah,
you
he
sing
didn't
as
know I
well.
was singing.
Oh
yeah,
my
I sang
God.
and he was.
Listen, when your concerts are, I'm there. I'm the first one. I'll be like this.
No, I'll just come and support you.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, you're giving me hope. You know, I feel even more happier because every time when I speak to someone who's married, it's always a drama, you know? And to see my black sister here that's been married and you've gone abroad, you're giving me hope. I'm really, really happy.
No, you will. This time next year we'll be at your wedding.
I'm telling you, you better sing and bring your violin people, right?
And my photographer too.
And your photographer, you brought your photographer.
Yeah. It was. I tell you, it was a blessing.
Was it?
So, yeah.
Was it all that you ever dreamt of?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I need to do another one.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Another ring.
Another.
Need to do another one.
So where's the best country you've been to? Is there one?
Oh gosh, I've been quite a few places.
That you're like, oh, you know what I mean? One of them. Aside from the West Indies.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put that to the side because
it's my best country.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It could be Europe, Far East, anywhere.
I know. I'm trying to think where I've been. Yeah, because I've done the Caribbean.
Have you done the majority of the islands there? Or have you just stuck to Barbados?
I've done Trinidad, Tobago, St. Lucia.
Nice. Well, how did you think about Tobago? Tobago's nice.
Oh, Tobago's lovely.
Really
I
friendly.
went for my friend's wedding and it was so funny because we came off the plane in the airport and we goes, yeah, we need to get to the hotel.
Yeah.
So then, we got there. So when we was going, we said we need a cab to get back to the airport. Literally, the airport was just
there, isn't it?
there.
Yeah, it's just there. Literally, as you come out, it's just there.
It's just there.
No, it's just.
I was like,
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make.
Yeah,
we basically could have walked with our suitcases and going, yeah, we're here. We reach.
Yeah, it's so there. It's so there.
But Tobago was lovely and the people are friendly. I don't know my favourite place.
Have you been anywhere in Europe that you think?
I've been to. I like Paris. I've been to the Czech Republic. Yeah, we took.
How was that? Be honest. I mean,
when we went there, because our friends there, and then one of our friends was like ex-police, and he organised this whole trip. And by then we had the Crown Boys mentoring, and we took 10 boys.
Oh God!
So basically, it was like a because I went with school when I went with college
to the Czech Republic.
Yeah, but there was like 40 students, so I went with my deaf students. So I was interpreting.
Oh, right,
so then
right.
that's how I met my friend Marcel out there, and then from then we all kept in touch. So then we took the boys, so we knew it was going to be a culture shock to them because when we went there, it was like
was it scary?
It was like spot the black. No, it's just a nice little village, and they got to do stuff. So we went to a pool, and they were looking. They said, "Oh, there's like 1,000 people in this swimming pool area outside." And there's like 14 black people. So they said, how are we going to be received? And that's how they were, because when you're walking, everybody's looking, but it's not a bad look.
It's not a bad look.
No. So when we went and they were swimming, they were all mingling and everything, and I think they all knew us. But it is, if you're not used to it, like, even like when I went to Spain and that, they were just looking, thinking, oh, okay.
And Spain used to be quite welcoming, but the last time I went there, it was very Would it go back? No.
Oh, you wouldn't?
No. Portugal all day long.
I haven't been Portugal.
You need to go. Bring your husband there, you'll enjoy it, yeah. And they love us. So that's even better. Just saying, people.
We don't have to touch our hair.
You know? But they touched mine in Sri Lanka. I didn't mind it because they didn't know. Yeah. So I said, go on. Feel it. It's real. Go on, pull. I felt like a queen looking at it. Like, come on.
Did you see her? Did you see her?
Yeah, here I am. So, I'm going to ask you a question. What's the randomest thing you've ever done?
Oh, random.
Yeah, what's the thing that you've done in your... Or is there something that you do and you haven't done it yet? Something for you to think about though, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what's the random thing.
What's the thing you wouldn't do?
I wouldn't jump out of a plane.
How do you know I was going to ask you that?
No, there's
you must be my sister from another mother.
Yeah,
why?
No, I wouldn't. I think I'd be screaming.
But you have a tandem press that in the back.
I think my it's not my fear. It's like it's because they're behind me, and I think well, let me go on your back. And then you go forward, so that way I don't have to get like.
But then, how are you going to control?
I have no idea. That's one thing.
Listen,
One of
before
my
you
friends did
reach
it the other
my
day.
age, you need to do it. It is wonderful. You feel God and you see, you know.
I'll be screaming all the way down if I haven't.
But it's
passed
good
out.
because we won't hear you. You see? That's good.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
doing
God.
it.
Is there anything like from your childhood you'd say, you know what, I want to try that? Or have you done all that you've done? Do you know what I mean? Is there something left?
I
for you
still
to...
think there's stuff to do, but I'm not sure.
No?
There's stuff I want to do. Like I want to do a book. Want to try and open up a school. There's still stuff that I want to do to give back to the community.
Yeah. That's amazing. Oh, you're amazing. You know. That's so, you've got such that heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's good.
It's about giving back, and I just think it's just you just have to because there's
because we can't just keep taking, is it? We have to give back something, something. So you was talking about you have a mental health day. What do you do on that mental health day? Nothing at all.
I just
switch off.
I just switch off. I just relax.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just sit in front of the TV all day.
Yeah.
And just eat, and that's it. Because sometimes it becomes heavy.
Does it?
And you just can't work. I always had a motto: I'm just not going to work to pay bills. And it's not about that. I need to keep myself sane and
so can there be a mental overload signing? Can it be?
Yeah, because it could be like with grief if someone passes, or I had to do something with domestic violence, and that got a bit heavy. Because then you're just signing, you're giving out, and then that's I said you're translating, and it got a bit heavy, and then it made me physically sick when I finished. Then I finished after. So I have to. I think you need that so that you can regenerate, and then just do nothing.
And then be stronger the next day.
Just be stronger the next day, or if a call comes, you have to go A&E, or just on.
It's a lot of job now. Hearing you speak, it's a lot of job, if that makes sense. I'm just thinking of the nice parts of it, when you're doing that, the concert. But there's more to it. There's all of that as well,
There's different, any areas you can think about, that's what it is. There's like chefs, there's just like dancers. I've got a performance coming up in the place. I think that's in May. And then that'll be like one of my second time I'm doing rap. So he's doing rap with movement and stuff. So I think when they interviewed me for the part, they were like, yes, I do dance. Oh yeah, I dance hard, so I don't have to do. So I didn't really have to do that because when I saw, I thought, oh phew, I don't have to steal the show. But that's okay. And he goes, yeah, that's also I picked you because I thought, yeah, you will match what we're doing and stuff. And I thought, oh, thank you so much. So yeah,
that's a brilliant opportunity, isn't it? So I'm trying to. So when you're at a funeral. Sometimes does it take to your heart as well? Like when I worked in the NHS and I had a patient that died, it would, hit me like that. Does it do the same to you as well when you, or do you completely switch off?
Just have to. I think you have to kind of switch off, but not switch off. That you're like a robot, because you have to. When they're talking about the person. And you don't know them, you take on that, because I said you take on that character of the person. So like they say, they're always laughing, they don't too much joke, and they just love family. Then we take on that, so it's like a story. So we sign and tell the story, but then as I said, you don't know, like cause I was signing before, I thought, are they okay, or because their face is just blank, and I think, and then afterwards they said, oh, thank you so much, you made us feel a part, and so it's very, but sometimes it's very deep.
It is, gosh, God knew who to choose, honestly. He really knew how to choose, because you don't think about those parts when I see an interpreter. I don't think about you having to go to a funeral or hospital and things like that. Just the nice parts, like I said, concerts and theatre and everything else like that. But
there's parents' evening.
And parents' evening. What happens when that child's getting in trouble?
I know. The parents are on it on hard. They're just like, and the students said, the children are like, don't sign that. Don't sign that. I have to sign it because I'm here for your mum. Don't sign that. They don't need to know all that.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, they don't. So the teacher's just like, okay, is there something wrong? Do we need to say something?
People shame,
mums just want to know what's going on.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh.
And then the mum's just like, okay, yeah.
So you did do that, you see?
Watch when you get home. Okay.
Oh, that's amazing, man. Oh my gosh. You're going to have to open your own school up, isn't it?
I think so.
And I think I'll be there.
Yeah,
you know, I'm telling you, in the front. Teacher's pet.
Yeah, you can come and do some workshops.
That would be good.
I think they would like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we try to open it up so they can learn different things. So they might say, oh, well, how can I be a host on the radio? But you can set up your own things. You can sign.
Yeah,
you can have an interpreter, or you don't even have to have an interpreter. You can sign.
You can sign and that.
But it's just opening up the doors to know that I'm deaf and I don't just have to be a cleaner. I can because like in Jamaica they have to pay for dentists. They have to pay for doctors. They have to pay for condoms. They have to pay. Yeah, there's stuff they have to pay. So when we took a group of deaf people over with us, they were kind of like shocked. They're like, yeah, we get a free pass in England. Oh. They're like, what, we can drive? They're not allowed to drive in Jamaica.
Not allowed to drive at all.
No, deaf people are not. They're not allowed to
Even
drive.
if they've got a hearing person in the car with them.
They're not allowed to drive. No, they're not allowed to drive.
Shame, isn't it?
No. They can't learn to drive there. So if they go to America and they get their license, then they can drive. But other than that, no, then they're not allowed to drive. So when they see how it is, so that's why we're going to implement BSL, so that they can learn BSL, and then we'll do a student exchange, so they come here, and then go
those
to
things
all the
stopped. I loved hearing about those things happening. You know, they should do that, especially with the rude kids here. No offense, kids, but I'm just saying. But you know, honestly, you know who you are. Gosh. Yeah, that would be good. But so if they are driving, how will they know, if they, let's say they're singular in the car, how will they know?
They say they're better drivers than us.
Yeah.
Because they're more visual.
The visual.
Yeah, they're more.
But if someone's honking at them.
Yeah, I think one of my friends, my auntie she's driving, and then she's driving, and then the police were coming. Oh. But she couldn't hear the sirens. Yeah. So then they must have drove up and was like, and then they realised that she's deaf, and they were like, oh, okay. And then they just let her through. Yeah. They just drove past. Yeah. Oh. But they do, as I said, they do everything like us. So you've got a deaf nurse, you have dentist. There's loads of. It's just vast, and it's just opened up. It is really. It's a major role, honestly. Major role. Wow. Oh my gosh. So you got that. I'm just a bit shocked that they won't, if there's a hearing person in Jamaica, that they can't sit in the car with them. You know what I mean? Here, yes. Yeah. It's not a problem. But over there, I wonder why that is. And that holds them back with certain things, you know, to do. Yeah, because I think they see them as less than sometimes. That's what I was saying. Sometimes it's like, all the time. Yeah. Yeah, because they used to say when we go there and we say or they use like deaf and dumb, like no, it's not. They're not, just because they can't hear doesn't mean that they're no. And then sometimes you hear it when I was interpreting in Nigeria. So I was doing BSL, me and the deaf person, because she's from here, but her family from Nigeria. Yeah. So then they were doing Nigerian sign with ASL, and then they used the sign dumb or deaf dumb or something like that. And then she obviously lip read, and she said, "I'm not dumb. I'm deaf, but I am not dumb. I am very clever, and I'm very bright, and I don't use that." So obviously that interpreter there was like, oh, sorry, because that's how we do it here. Yeah. She said no. She goes, no, that's not. She's not accepting that. So that's what I said. Deaf people are very assertive. They know what they want, and Wow. What you never know who you're going to get when you're at a booking. Do you know what I mean? They're just like, oh, I haven't seen you before. I haven't seen you neither. Do you know why you're... So goes, do you know why I'm here? No. Do you know why you're here? No, you don't know why you're here. Yeah. So you have to wait and see why you're here, because I don't know why you're here. Why you're here. You see, don't take things for granted, people. Oh, this is a God. Wow. That is just, I'm feeling... I just feel proud of you. Believe me, I do. From my heart, I do. I really do. You're doing an amazing job as well. So, giving back in a way, doing it community, but giving back and just letting people have a voice. You know what I mean? Yeah. And everything else like that. Yeah. Oh. So on that note, lovey, I'm going to play another song.
before another break. Okay, we're going to play Donnell. Yes, Mr. Donnell, I've been inboxing you to come on the show. You promised me at your concert and you still haven't reached. Anyway, let me play your song in the meantime. Here we go. I told him I was running down and he said, yeah, go on. And now you still haven't come. And here we go. Enjoy. The same space, yes, in the Shoreditch box pop, the place that my son took me to, and he said he would come. Ah, yeah, he said he would come. Oh, but he didn't. So Donnell, I'm telling you live again. I'm still going to send you one last message to tell you to come on this show. All right, love? Okay, good. What's happening there? Is it moving? Yeah? Okay, cool. Somebody. That always happens. Someone always rings me knowing that I'm on.
Okay.
Why? So like, again, I'm here with the lovely Deborah. Oh my God, she's such a delight. I feel like a proud mother. Honest to God, yeah, I do. You know what I'm like, people. I'm a Libra. That's what we're like, you know. Deborah must be thinking, listen, I'm a big woman, stop it. But that's what I'm like, you know. But we was just asking her about when you're out, do you forget, if you're with your hearing friends, do you forget and start signing? And you said?
Yes, I do,
yes,
sometimes.
Oh my
I have to sit on my hands.
Yeah? Do they get annoyed? No, probably not.
No. But then the good thing is that we can sign if you don't want people to know what we're saying. We can sign. But then I saw someone, they were deaf and they didn't, we were watching and they were signing, they were having their conversations, so we saw them, we thought, oh no, we don't want to be nosy, so we didn't. And then we went to like a deaf event and then they're like, oh, you're on the tram. Yeah, we did. When you say hello, well, we didn't know you. So we didn't want to interrupt to say, yeah. But if you needed help or something, then yeah, we're helping you. So, yeah.
And you know what else Deborah does? She can read lips from afar, so be careful what you're saying. Woo! Yeah. What you're thinking out aloud. You know how we are, big mouth. So people, in about a minute's time, we're going to have a little break and I'm going to come back with Deborah and we're going to just get into it a little bit more and find out more about her. I think she's hiding a little bit more about herself. You know what I mean? She seems a bit cagey. Joke. Oh dear, but she's doing well, you know. I'm really, really happy that she's come on. I'm glad that I nabbed her that day. I had to, you know what I'm like, people. People, you know what I'm like. God, I'm just like that. Can't help it. It's a Libra in me. Oh dear, can't help it. Oh dearie me. So we're gonna go on a in the next moment we're gonna go, it's gonna cut into a break. Here we go. Welcome back to the Goddess Jazzy Show. That was a quick break. That's the quickest it's ever gone through, honestly. 5 minutes like that, that was so quick. So I'm still here with the lovely Deborah. Oh my goodness me. She's had some stories. I thought it was just me alone, but she has had some stories. So you were saying there's a story you would like to share.
Yes, I was, when one of my clients was diagnosed with cancer, and then there was explaining, but I don't think he didn't have an interpreter at the time.
Okay.
So the information was being fed, didn't have an interpreter. So when I came in, so when I, interpret the news or the diagnosis, they were kind of like shocked that they didn't, and then we realised they didn't have an interpreter. So hospital, you get a lawsuit. It's they got rights, because it goes against the Disability Discrimination Act.
Thank you for bringing that up.
They need to have an interpreter present. So I was doing a course at the time, and it was through Wolverhampton University. It was like medical. So when I was doing the training, it was just like asking loads of like heavy jargon. I'm like, I'm not trying to be a doctor. I just want basic, just a little basic thing. So then they were talking about, because my grandma had Alzheimer's, so then I learned about, what part of Alzheimer's did she have? Did the frontal lobe? You know what I mean? So with my client, they were saying that the had a blood clot. So then I remembered I did an assignment on the lungs. So then I said, oh, okay then, just so I can explain it better, which... because obviously the lungs, on the right side you have 3 lobes, if I'm correct, and the left side you have 2. Because then the heart there has to be space for the heart to cavity and stuff like that. So then the doctors kind of looked at me and said, oh, so medicine. Yeah, I said, it's just so because that's what I'm doing a study. They said, oh, come, I'll show you the X-ray. So we looked at the X-ray, and then I could explain to them, oh, they said it's near you've got a small blood clot in the right lobe, at the bottom left lobe, and on the right it's just nearer to the heart valve and stuff like that. So then it was easier to explain. So that's why training is important, because it was easier to explain the diagnosis, and then visually when they saw it they understood. And so then another client, of course he sadly passed, as well, had the same thing. We had to do, like, explain. So because she was really good at art, so what we did is we created this nice poster for her. So I had to draw it, did everything. I'm good at art too.
You're good at art, can you draw me? Now you've told me to please draw me.
Yeah, but I'm good at art. So we did it. So when she, for her medicine, so she knew what medicine was which. So when the person would come in, she would message and say, oh, can you ask the nurse, what's that for? Because the nurse was like, we're trying to give her and she's not taking it. Right, because I said, if you look behind you, she's got a board, and on the board there's pictures, so she needs to know what is it for. Oh, that's the blood thinner, okay, and that's for anti-sickness, and that's to help. So then she knew. So by then they were like, oh, thank you for that. We didn't see that. Because so that she doesn't get the wrong thing, and she wasn't taking it until they said, well, is it this one? Well, then if it's not, then you need to explain why I'm taking that.
That's powerful, isn't it? Really powerful to have
sometimes you do your job, but then you go over and above to do your job, and it's just to make sure that they have the right access, and that
And so have you been in the room when there's a woman giving birth? Have you done that?
Yes, I've done births and C-sections, and also had to tell them when one was a baby had passed as well. So it's very it is a lot of job, but in a good way, you know what I mean? Really. Wow. You get to go into theatre, and you get to be, you kind of want to step back and just let them do, but then you're just interpreting what's going on. So it's really...
So when you're telling her about the pain, what she's meant to do to push and everything, you're doing all that as well? Oh my gosh. That is something.
So you go through the antenatal as well. So you go through, so it's basically you're there from the beginning, and then you're there till the birth. And then they can request you to have the same person throughout. So
how's it make you feel?
It's lovely, because then I see the babies and I just say, name them Deborah.
I help bring you into this world, literally.
Name them Deborah. And I've seen them, they've grown so nice, and some babies are deaf and some babies are hearing.
Oh yes,
and they're
yes.
they're doing really well, and they're great parents. They're, you know,
and they really appreciate you being there. You know what I mean? I can feel that. Oh gosh. So you wind down. So you have your day off where you'll just plunge into the telly. Do you not have a drink?
No, I don't drink.
You don't drink? Oh, good girl, yeah. Do you binge out? And what do you binge out on?
I don't binge out.
You don't binge out?
No, I'm good.
You don't have nothing?
They have the little snacks.
Which is what? Don't both
like
say
that.
that.
Chocolate.
Oh.
No. Healthy, but not healthy. So,
oh,
yeah.
Can you roller skate? I know it's random. Can you roller skate?
I can roller skate and ice skate, yeah.
Deborah, listen there. I've got my roller skates. Soon, I'm going to be calling on you. We have to try. I might fall. I have to hold your hand. I have to get back on it.
I love roller skating. Ice skating, it's a bit...
I don't like it.
I can ice skate, but I do like roller.
Have you got the 4 wheels or the other one?
Well, my husband has the 4.
You've got the other one.
He has 4. No, I can't do the 3 because my legs will go in like they're bent. So let's just stick to the 4.
Yeah, they're all
steady ground. So
you're really good, like really...
I can skate.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I can't do flips or anything like that. I can turn. That's useful. I can skate. I can dance, and then I
can
just
skate
turn.
and dance.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I go with you. Forget it.
No, you can. We'll hold you.
But you have to hold my hand because I'm literally like this.
Just don't take me down with you.
That's the only problem.
Yeah,
and once I get down, you're gonna have to get me up because I can't get out.
It's gonna look bad.
It's gonna look shameful, isn't it?
It's okay. She's fine.
You know, help me.
The young man will help her.
Yeah, come on. So you could do that. What can't you do? Can you swim?
10 yards.
What does that mean? From there to there?
Yeah. I can swim 10 yards, yeah.
But that's still something.
Yeah.
You know,
can I save somebody?
But it will click in. It will click in, and I think you would automatically do it. Yeah. You know, we have that adrenaline.
Yeah, I did start to do swimming lessons, but my hair's always long and it can't get in a cap.
Listen, my cap is so tight, but it's like I just stand there and look kind of pretty in the pool. You know, one of them. But I need to do more than that now. You know. Oh my gosh! So, what's your favourite food?
Oh gosh, my favourite food.
I love pasta. What do you love?
Oh no.
Oh.
I do love pasta, but my favourite food is lamb, chicken, fish, macaroni pie.
Oh.
Vegetables.
Yeah.
Rice, yeah.
I'm sure you're my sister from another mister.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
And
I'm sure.
I mean lasagna as well, and a seafood one as well. So, I know.
I love seafood.
Yeah.
You need to go to that place in Chelsea. £15 chips and lobster and prosecco. Give me the prosecco to your hubby.
Yeah. They had a place in Brixton I went to, but my friend had it. The seafood that's in the bag.
Oh, that
yeah, it did look
it's
messy.
a bit, yeah, exactly.
But I don't eat it, so I said, like, yeah, go ahead, girl.
Yeah, it just looks a bit too. Yeah, and you have to do all that cracking. No, I like things to be already done. You know, are you a good cook? He survived. So
no, I'm good.
I'd
say he's better, but I'm good.
Yeah,
he was better, but yeah, brother can throw.
What's your dish that you do?
Oh gosh, I do everything.
Yeah.
Because I don't really use much oils. So when I do like the fried chicken or the chicken niblets, I just have about this much.
Yeah, you're like me. So, if even that, you know.
I do a bit of everything.
Yeah. Do you like to bake? Oh.
Actually, I did do apple crumble the other day.
Why did you bring it in? Why did you say
I do quiches as well, so that's really nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, because my student did a chef course and stuff like that. Hello, you need to get on. So I've done everything, so I could be a professional plumber.
Are you for real?
Car mechanic. Yeah, but I just don't get the certificate.
Listen there, right? Because hopefully when I move, trust me, you'll be getting called. And as far as I'm going, is you better come and fix up my washing machine.
Yeah, I just don't get the certificate. So,
when you say fix a car.
Well, they did car mechanics up to level 3, and I think something was wrong with my husband's car, and then it was going to cost him like £1,000. So then I thought, oh well, when my student did it, they said just to check the lights, something to do with the lighting and the electrics, and when he checked, it was the light, it was the things.
But do you like getting your hands dirty like that?
Yeah, I think I just watch. I mean, I have my PPE and everything.
Yeah, okay.
I just kind of watch because we don't want to do it for them.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. They have to do it because otherwise they'd be like, oh yeah, can you do it?
Do it?
No,
that's
no,
good.
That's your job. So I'm back. So
you're kind of signposting them.
I'm just watching, but I will take little notes for you so that you remember, and then we do like little different glossaries and stuff. So it's that's what I said.
Teacher as well. Look at this.
Yeah, I did my teacher's qualification as well, so I can teach 16 and up.
That is amazing. Have you ever thought about doing youth mental health first? What's it called? MHFA, mental health first aid. At the moment, that's what I'm doing. The youth one though. I've done them.
I'm first aid qualified and safeguarding officer. So
you know, I might have to use you when I have my exam. Yeah.
Don't worry, I've got all the stuff. I'll prep you.
Good girls. I'm facing on it.
I will help you. I will help you.
Yeah. I might need to. Yeah.
We have the stuff, so we can.
Okay,
we
good.
Can help you, so.
Yeah, because I'm doing a workshop at the moment with young people, and I might have to say, Deborah.
Yeah, because I used to work with Ones of You service. So.
Oh God! So this one, your
I know.
Many hats.
I do have many hats. That's what I said. It's very. When you go into a role, you know, and it's good because sometimes you have lived experience. So because you have lived experience, it's kind of easy to explain and to do as well. So. Definitely
so. Oh, I love it. One thing I like. Sorry, people, I'm not going to say it like this. Is a black woman that's got her hands in every pot. Yeah, I do. I've said it. Or person of colour, if we like to be PC, you know. But have you seen Amy Winehouse's film? Yeah.
No.
Does it interest you? And why doesn't it if it doesn't interest you?
I don't know why I haven't seen it. And I like movies.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah, I do.
You do.
I have a mental health day in a week. Hello. So I do.
So when you're binging that, what are you binging on? American TV or?
It's the soaps, I think. Like, I think we was watching. Oh, it's so funny. It's terrible. Married at First Sight, Australia.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I've only seen the UK one.
No, trust me, it's next level.
Is it?
Yeah. Or what do I do? Housewives of Medicine.
Oh yes. Doctor, and Potomac and the Atlanta one I used to love as well. Yeah, oh my
I'm just
God,
into all of those. It's really
Yeah, but you're allowed to. You do a lot in the week and in a day, so you need to.
No, you have to. You have to. Yeah, you have to switch off. And I can't encourage it enough. You have to have a mental health day, and I've said to people that's what I do. They're like, oh, we didn't know about that. Oh, that's really good. We might do that. Yeah, because otherwise you're just working.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's heavy, like because basically I used to work like every day of the week except for Saturday, and then I used to interpret when I was at church on a Sunday, and then I was thinking, hold on a minute, because basically it's my job, and it's also my ministry. So I'm just like, it was just heavy.
You out,
so so you have to kind of like. Yeah, I'm going on holiday. One time, I think we went to Spain, and I was working nights at a deaf school, so residential. So I left from there, went to met my husband at the station, and we're going to Gatwick, and I slept on a plane, and I think they were like, "Are you alright?
When you have that good sleep.
You okay? Because we actually didn't eat nothing. Now I'm not carrying no drugs or anything. Trust me. I'm just tired, man. I just did a full night shift because they were looking like, "You sure you're okay? Is there anything Yeah. You slept all the. You slept. You slept.
That was a good sleep.
Listen to me, because I came straight from work and I was really mashed up. So as soon as I got on the plane, I was just like sleeping. So I think they must have thought, you sure?
You sure, all right? Yeah.
I'm good, thanks.
Oh. Them good sleep. No one should disturb you with it. Are you a pet lover?
I have tropical fish.
So do I. And I've got a bird, got a canary bird, and all he does is tweet from morning till night.
We used to have budgies.
Yeah.
That no dogs, no cats.
No cats, no blacks.
No blacks. We love the black people.
Yeah, we do. But when I got my bird, he knew he was in the black household. Because I tell him off like a child. I'm like, why are you making up this noise? Quiet your mouth.
They know.
He knows. And he's like that. Everything, Ena. Oh my God, it's lovely. So, what is your fear? Do you have a fear? Is there something that you're scared of? Me, I'm scared of mice. What are you scared of?
No, I don't do bugs too well, but I have sprays and
oh God.
Everything. So no,
how do you manage in Jamaica then?
I don't know. I manage well. I don't know. I just don't do bugs.
Yeah.
When I go to the in-laws, we just spray up.
And if you see it, how would you react? Say if you're scared of spiders, like I am. People that are done a
normally I get my husband, but he just looks at me like I'm cray cray. I'm not cray cray. I'm just not.
Will you scream down the house?
The other day it was just big.
Too much.
And I think before we moved, I was sitting down watching TV on my mental health day.
Yes.
And then I saw something run past.
Yeah.
And it was a mouse.
Nice. Yeah.
And that's because my neighbours were having work done.
The wiring.
So I kicked that whole place out with
the thing that
yeah, it's just not And
it's like, why you?
Oh no, don't,
you know?
no.
Yeah, I had one.
That's catch one.
Did you? Did you catch it?
Well,
the sticky.
Catch it.
Yeah.
I just said.
Well, you felt good though, wasn't it? Because
that was just one. I thought, so I had to get my husband to.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
I caught one on the sticky thing, and I just rang my son. I said, Nishak, please, your mum will die here if you just don't come. I done that twice to him. Thanks, son. I love you. I do.
No, but honestly. They say they eat it. If you put them on the sticky thing, they will eat.
What, the sticky thing?
They will eat their leg off and thing. Yeah. So that's why they say that doesn't really work. So.
Oh no! Don't.
So I'd say you should get a cat, but I'm not having.
Oh no, because I like to travel. I don't want no animals like that. No.
So we have the fish.
I know we have the fish,
food,
but you have the holiday food. You know that machine. That's the only thing about the tropical fish is the cleaning regime of it. But it's so therapeutic, huh?
Yeah, I like it. It's good.
Do you have a happy place? My happy place is the beach.
My happy place is a holiday and sometimes just being at home, putting my feet up.
Yeah.
With the fireplace.
Oh, Deborah.
Entertaining, yeah.
Look at you.
I know, right? Hey.
Some people have got radiators and you got fireplace.
Yeah, I have a fireplace.
Very nice. A log one.
Yes.
Look at you.
So I'm living the dream.
You are living the dream.
So I don't mind. I just like, holidays I love. You can't do without. I need a holiday.
Do you like spas?
I like spas.
Yeah.
Yes, I love spa treatment, and my friend does it good, and I do reflexology as well. Yeah.
When do you stop? But
I needed it because I think I was
perimenopausal.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, and I had it really bad. I had like the pins and needles.
Oh.
And then they were like, "No, that's not a symptom."
Oh.
Yes, it is. They said, "No, it's not a symptom."
It's
Even
not.
the menopause clinic, it's not a symptom. This to me, it is, and it was burning, and I wasn't sleeping.
Yeah.
So not sleeping affected my work, so I couldn't take any bookings before 10 o'clock.
Is it?
No, I couldn't because I had no sleep. I wasn't sleeping.
Oh my word!
So it was really. I think I had quite a few.
A reflexology is the one with the feet, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I only have her do it. I don't have anyone else because it's funny, they like do the toe or one of the toes and they just say, "Oh, have you been going toilet a lot, or your sinus?" This mean, my sinuses was really blocked. Yeah, you can feel that here.
You can read that.
I said, "Oh, which toe is that?" So I know when my sinuses are funny, I can just do my toe because it's really good. But I'm overdue, so she's gonna be messaging me. I normally try to do that once a month or every 2 months.
That's good. You need that me time.
Well. Yeah.
See, my me time is do you do pedicures? My me time is a pedicure.
When I'm away.
Only when you.
No, when I'm on holiday. No.
So what about the rest of the time?
No, it's fine. I don't like my feet. I just
Oh my god, good old
pedicure. When they're scrubbing it at my foot, and I'm just like, oh god. And they goes, "No, is she laughed?" They goes, "Yeah, keep doing it hard."
Oh gosh.
And they goes, watch it. But yeah.
No, that's my regime. That. You know what I mean?
These are fine. So
yeah.
It's cool. But, massage and reflexology, it's good.
Yeah, massages are good, yeah. But the only one I've had where it's really intense is, I think it's a sports one they call it. Lord, I must really finish. I was walking out like this. What's this about? Oh gosh.
That's when I did Pilates.
Oh, you do Pilates?
When I did Pilates, I was like, "Oh, this is so easy." Yeah.
So you
Next
do
day,
feel
I couldn't move.
So it is real then?
No, it's real. You can't. Yeah, I couldn't move.
Because it looks ever so.
It's afterwards, and then you're just like, "Oh, why am I not moving? It hurts."
Wow. So okay, that's one to put on my tick box, as to say. Yeah. Good morning, people. Morning. Oh my word. So we've got half an hour to go. Anything else in the pipeline? Have you got any more courses that you're going to be doing? Anything like that? Or have you done all of it? I should
No,
say.
I'm forever learning. So
Yeah.
we have, because we're interpreters, we have to make sure we top up on our training.
Oh, is it?
So yeah, so
even though you know the basics and the intermediate of it, is that the right word? You still have to have a refresher.
yeah, we still need to, because we still need to do logs at the end of the year to say how we've improved and what training we do.
Oh.
So I make sure I do a lot of training courses. What did I do? Because I was interpreting for Sarah Pascal. There was another comic, I can't remember his name. So I did at the Black British Theatre Awards. Yeah, when I did her, it was kind of interesting.
Is she deaf?
No, she's hearing.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay.
No, she's hearing, but
yeah.
I had to, prep and, it was because I thought, I want to make sure that I get it right, and I'm making sure that
see. Yeah. Now I understand. Sorry, I've got lost
she's
there.
She's a comedian, so
yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Are we allowed to use the terminology deaf? Because I heard that.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, deaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just don't like hearing impaired because it's just like the doctor's definition.
And I thought they would have preferred that, Okay, well, that's interesting to know. Oh, that's interesting to know. Okay, they don't want to hear impaired. All right.
Yeah. So it's just deaf.
Deaf. We can say it like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So so you got to have a refresher course.
Yeah, I just do different training. Like what training have I got coming up? I've did the medical training, performance interpreting training. Oh, there's some courses that come up, and I've got one how do you deal with grief, and that's one that's come up. So I thought, okay, yeah, I'll do that one.
Yeah.
And in between work. So yeah.
Wow. And let me ask you, what's the difference between Macathon, I think it's called? I heard of a sign called Macathon.
Mm-hmm.
What is the difference between that and BSL?
Macathon is what they use for, like, depending on the level of this disability. If you've got no verbal speech and that, so it's just very, like, simple, like food. Some of the signs are the same, but and then they have pegs, which are the cards that they show you, like, do you want to eat or do you want to drink? So it's slightly different, and whereas BSL is a language within itself. Okay. And there is like in the English grammar, there is every word there is a sign for, and if there's not, you can create one with the deaf person. And
the BSL to the American one is similar.
Totally different. We're two hands and they're one.
With everything, with the one hand.
Yeah, they do some signs. So our alphabet is like A B C D E. And theirs is A, B, C, D, E.
Oh,
so it's.
I just love watching that. I just saw you
It's just so they say they can drive and sign. Well, we do drive and sign sometimes, but I said you have sometimes. But it's totally different. They think that ours is hard. Yeah. So even the children, they're like, oh, so we did because we knew we was going to Jamaica and the teachers, so we did like a glossary of signing. So we had to learn. So we learnt theirs and they learnt ours.
How was theirs different?
It's different. Like, can I remember some? So good morning. There's this good morning. Oh,
and that looks rude.
Yeah, it's good morning. No, that's not a rude one. Someone did something the other day. Did this sign, and they said they were using it in the performance. And I said, where you got your hand shape, it's like the vagina. And
I was just going to say.
They were like, oh, okay, so we won't do that one.
Okay, so again, you just have to still be careful because it could be misconstrued differently. Oh, wow. Right, I'm going to play one more song. This is my playlist, so don't curse. Okay, Rice and Tiller, and it's called Don't. So I hope you enjoy. Once it comes up. Okay, cool. Here we go. Welcome back to the Goddess Jazzy Show. We're nearly on the last part of the show. We have half an hour left, and we're going to talk about something interesting that Deborah's going to highlight to me about the Black, what's it called?
Oh, the Black Tech Awards.
Tech Awards. What's that, and what is that like?
Yeah, we got called to do a Black Tech Awards. First it was in O2 last year, but then we didn't have to... they didn't want us there, so then we were on... I know, so they put us on live stream.
When you said they didn't want you there...
So at first we were going to be there, then they decided they didn't want the interpreters to be in the room, but they wanted us to be out. Yeah, I know. It's a new thing. So we were on screen anyway. So all the panelists and we're just interpreting. So it was.
What does that do? What's the Black Tech? Is it awards?
It's like all the industry, like if they work for Google, it's just about anything technical. They had everybody in there. They even had authors.
Okay.
And that's and it's just like a big Black event industry and stuff like that, like the Black British Theatre Awards. And then I did
that's interesting.
Out of my head now. I did another one that's gone out of my head. That's not good.
Don't worry, we'll come.
Yeah,
we'll come back.
Yeah.
Don't force it, we'll come back, I always say. You know.
Oh, Music Con. That's what I did by Shanae and Chris. This was the second year or third year running? Second year running in the Excel.
Oh.
Yeah, so all the theatre companies, everything got together, like Lion King, everything you name it. So she had all of them on stage.
Nice.
And because I only met her and they took my details, and I didn't realise she could even sing, so we're interpreting, we're like, and her mum's like, she's good, right? I said, she's brilliant. I said, she's brilliant. And it's just, that's what I said, it's just nice, it's lovely, because they want to use Black interpreters now.
Yeah, I like that.
For a lot of stuff, and they aren't. Yeah, because I think one said, are you Black? Yeah, I'm Black all day long. So they go, okay, yeah, cool. Because that's what we want. We want representation and stuff like that. And as I said, I want to be the colour in the room.
Yeah, definitely.
So, because I just think that sometimes they can be... I think because when... I remember there was someone, Margate School for the Deaf. And they had a few Black people, but not... They couldn't relate. So some of the children couldn't relate because everybody was white. So I think there was an incident, well, not there, another place that one of the Black students were like, oh, they said, what do you want to be? So they goes, oh, I'd like to be a teacher. So they said, that's lovely. So maybe you can be a teacher. And then they said, well, I thought about it. But then when I looked at all the TAs in the room, they're all Black. And there's no Black teachers. So how does that encourage me? And they said that the teacher actually felt kind of bad. They're like, oh, but you can achieve it. Yeah, but when I'm looking at it, they're all TAs. So how does that help me as a deaf person if I want to be a teacher and go past it? But as I said, they've done. As I said, you've got really deaf actors.
Yes.
Bim that I worked with, he's a producer, filmmaker. He's
the thing is, if you don't look, we don't hear about it, you know. And that, like you said, you want to be that colour in the room, but we need to always also know where to navigate to find that producer, so we recognise you, so we know who you are. You know what I mean? It's good.
So it's
well done, you, and thank you for opening the doors.
Oh no, thank you.
Yeah, honestly,
there's others before me, but
you know, you came in. Yeah, you came in. Honestly, it's brilliant.
I just want to make a difference. As I said, for me, it's very rewarding. Yeah, and it's about, and I do give back to community, and it doesn't, you know, if they want a doctor's appointment and they can't go through, or they call me and say, oh, could you interpret for this, or could you come for this? I don't mind. I'm just giving. Wow.
So
my husband's like, you need to switch off sometimes. You just need to have a day, you know, don't have nothing. Yeah, but if it's an emergency, and it's like A&E, I feel bad to know that they're there with no one.
With no one.
So I said, if it's like that, I couldn't just sit there knowing that they're there for hours and stuff
and
like that.
Alone like that.
Yeah.
How is it with the elderly deaf people? How is that situation when you're with them? Like if how do I say it without it being like if the wife has lost her husband? Do you give like sort of aftercare with these people as well? Or do you leave that to?
Yeah, it just depends.
I'm really asking in our community, really, like.
Yeah, because when it just depends.
Yeah.
I think because you don't want to. You're there to do a role, and you don't want to cross the line.
Yeah.
But then if it's somebody that I know, then it's easy to give the aftercare. Like if some of the families that have lost loved ones, I'm still in contact with them to make sure they're okay. One of our friends who passed, I think that when the sister sees me, that it reminds her of her sister.
Yeah.
So she gets a bit
like emotional.
Yeah, she gets a bit emotional and stuff like that. And I guess that one did hit kind of home because we didn't expect that she was gonna pass and stuff like that. So that one was kind of. And when I met her, I was there to do a job, and when I was there to do a job, it's just like, oh, you're gonna lose your hair, you're gonna do this, and then she was like, had to beat the odds, like, oh, we have to try and take care of you, you might have children. Yeah, you will have children.
Yeah.
So when they had to extract eggs, they were like, no, you're having treatment, and they said there's no hope. Then they found one embryo. You see?
Look at that.
And she just like, oh yeah, one. Then they said, oh, you're gonna lose your head, and she's crying, she's gonna lose her head, and we realised, yeah, she lost her hair, but she still had eyebrows.
Yeah.
So just like, I said, like, have you still got your eyebrows? And we're just like, yeah. She goes, oh. She said, yeah, you still got your eyebrows. So it's just, it's just that being, and I just guess you're just part of that. You're just part of the process. So then, even though you're part of the process, because one time when I saw her and she was young, I was like, oh God, and I was on a plane, and then I was just crying. But I think it affects me afterwards. Like if I give if I give the diagnosis and then it just I don't know. Sometimes I just found myself crying. I couldn't understand why I was crying. I was just praying and that, and then it's just knowing that you're there, but you have to kind of switch off and you give it, but you're not. You're not a robot.
You're still human, isn't
so
it?
And then you can't help but help, because I've been to places and like the patients are just there. They're not doing anything. They're not cleaning them. They're not. So why are you not cleaning them? And then you're out of role. Like, okay, they said, oh, do you want me to do the bed? And they go, oh no, it's not really your thing. But he can't sit there, so you should be.
You should be able to do.
Because there's just a side that you're human, so you can't. Do you know what I mean? And it does affect, and then you come back and then you help, and then you build that relationship, that rapport. So
that's why it takes a certain person. I always say, if you're going to be in medical on your job, it takes a certain person, because if you haven't got that empathy, if you don't, and that's what I said, it has to relate. Like my brother passed of cancer, and it was just that you can relate, or like different medical procedures, you can relate. Oh yeah, I had that before. Don't worry, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't. It's fine. So they're like, oh yeah, they feel kind of comfortable. Yes.
And that, but there's just different, because there's like mental health. There's loads.
Wow, you really wear a lot of hats, and we're grateful for you. Yeah, I'm saying it. We are really, from my heart, really grateful, because honestly, like I said, it takes a certain type of person to withstand. I mean, I used to be a HIV phlebotomist, so I'd have to diagnose the patient. The amount of crying I done, because I'm human, and the NHS, they're very like, oh, you're not allowed to hug. You're not. That's why I done home visits a lot, because I could hug you in your home and sympathise with you or whatever else. But you need to be that certain type of human that can, Yeah,
you can, because some people just go in, do their job,
and that's it.
Then they leave, and then I just think, I go in, I do my job, because I've got rules that I stick by, and we're governed by. So we go in and we do our job. But then sometimes it tips over if they're at the same church and I'm interpreting, so it tips over, or if I do my youth work and they're there, it tips over. So like for certain things, they're just like, oh, if you have this person's number and that, but I work with them outside in the community. So they're like, oh yeah, that's fine, because then all covered, because you don't want to go against nothing and then
be problem. Of course.
And be in problems. So we do things by the I do things by the book, but then I know how to switch off. But as I said, when it comes to a diagnosis and that, I wouldn't know or a situation until I'm there, and I'm just like, oh wow, hold on a minute, I've missed it. I've read the room wrong. That's because I didn't get the prep before. So let's stop for a minute. Sorry, just a minute. Get the information, and then you go back in, because then you have to, you're voicing over. So I said you're becoming that person. You're signing in the first person instead of like the third, and it's just a lot of like changing. And then you're just like, what do I know? Like when it came online, like okay, we're doing a surgery online and that, and I was like, oh God, my husband didn't come walking past. Yeah, theatre online. Yeah, then you're telling them, calm, and stuff like that, and then it's just like, and then my thing is just like, oh God, please, I'm online, I have no prep, but let me just make sure that I know them and they're clear and they're fine, and stuff like that. But gosh, we have to just, you know what my son told me the other day, he said, you have to thank yourself. He actually said that, and I said, you know what, you're right, because when you say you thank yourself, you sound like a big-headed, but he's 33, he said, Mum, you have to do this and thank yourself, because if it weren't for you to do this or that, you know, who's pushing you? So thank yourself, and me, I thank you too. You know, look how we pass those people. So I'm going to play another song because I feel like it, and we're going to play a bit of Joe, Treat Her Like a Lady. All right. I know I haven't got no gospel songs up or nothing. It's better. Don't worry, it's fine.
Oh dear. Right, here we go. Added Joy. No copyright. Yeah. Lovely. welcome back to the Goddess Jazzy Show. That was Joe, and that was Let's Stay Home, Treat Her Like a Lady, Laugh Out Loud. Yes, it was. And who's that has just tuned in? Blessings, yeah. Hey, Fegs, nice to see you. Look at my lovely guest there. Oh, she taught me something. Have a look. Hold on, let me. Good morning. I don't know what that means. Is that, oh, that's thank you.
Yeah.
You see, people, I didn't even know that. Yeah, I know. See? 3 things I learnt today. Amazing. Lovely Deborah. I'm so happy to be in contact. I'm so happy that I nabbed her. Like I said, you people know what I'm like. Can't keep me nowhere. Can't take me nowhere because all I do is nab people. You know what I mean? Yeah? And it's all good.
Yeah, because I saw her at an event.
She did. And she was just beautiful. When I said she was certainly beautiful, you know when you can't stop taking your eyes off of someone, you're just like, oh my God. Like a proud mother, like a proud sister. I was just like, look, you know, things like that just make me feel, yeah, you know. So we've had a great time this morning already. I'm so grateful, and there's more things in the pipeline. Shh, I ain't gonna tell you a lot because I know you like nosy. Let's shout out to, oh yes, the business in your school in Jamaica.
Yeah, Jamaica Christian School for the Deaf, and we partner with them, doing workshops and giving the children just encouraging them that they can learn new skills and stuff that they need. So,
is there a GoFundMe page for them?
No, we haven't done one. They're on Instagram.
Okay, shout out to Instagram.
They're private schools, so Jamaican Christian School for the Deaf.
Okay, so anyone wanted to donate, they could go.
They can,
yeah, Instagram page.
Yeah. So we also work with a mother and baby unit
in Jamaica.
In Jamaica, the location is obviously secret because it's when we went, we thought, oh yeah, mother's baby unit,
but it was more
big
different.
heart that mothers. No, it was children as young as 13, child trafficking, gang rape. So we went there, met the children, met Christine. That's really good. She's doing a phenomenal work there with them. So we.
And she's a charity base.
Yeah, she's a teacher, and the government blessed her with a building to house them. So she's doing a great work in Jamaica and with the mother and baby unit. So we go and we give like people. My cousin donated like 65 pairs of trainers.
I was going to ask you.
Yeah, so we sometimes we get funding for our charity, and something we self fund, like we got products and that we sell. Did like riding, different sponsorship things we did as well. So yeah, just to give back. So each month I try to spend about, if I can, maybe 2 months, £100, and that's just buying like toiletries, knickers, just stuff for the girls, stuff for the boys, and then we send down a barrel and a big box. Okay. So it gets there when we're there, and then
you can distribute it.
We give
Thank
it to
goodness.
them. So we've got pictures and that of what we do, and it's just like giving back. So it's important, people, to give back. You know, no matter what circumstance you're in or whatever you find yourself in. Through sickness or anything like that, it's always still good to give back, you know. Yeah, it's a good feeling, rewarding. Rewarding from your heart, you know. Tell my Miss Deborah, we got 9 minutes. Tell me something that no one knows about you and make it clean. Me? Oh, what do I know about me?
What is there something extraordinary that you've done that we don't yet know? I don't know. No, wait. Before you answer that, I want to ask you. And I know the answer you're going to give me, but I'm still going to ask you. If you had, just say this is £1 million, and Jazzy says, take that £1 million, or be age 6 with all what you've learned, all what you've gone through, would you like to go back to that age or take the £1 million, and why?
I think I would go back to my younger self and just
I'll take my £1 million back then.
That you can, because there's life, and I think everything's about lived experience. And then I would tell my younger self that you can achieve, even if the teacher said you won't amount to nothing. I've proven you all wrong. Yes. And that you can achieve, you can do whatever you put your mind to do, and just do it. just be that person, make a difference. So you can have money and do nothing, but if the money wasn't an option, then I would still give back to the communities. I would still do a school that in the Caribbean islands so that they could come. But then I've achieved all my goals. My last goal that I wanted to do, one of them was to become an interpreter. So when I looked back at all my goals, I actually achieved all of them that I wanted to do, except for the school. Except for, you know, for the school for children that are deaf, that's overlooked, and so that they could come together, have a nice home setting, and that they can learn. So yeah,
that is beautiful.
But thank you for the £1 million.
You're not even getting a red cent from it now. Leave it. It's back. I'm taking it back.
Thank you.
Oh, and what is it? What would you tell a young person out there right now, with what's going on in the world now? What is your word of advice to them?
For young people, deaf and hearing.
Deaf and hearing, yeah.
Oh yeah, I love young people. For me, young people, I would say live your dream, and you can achieve anything you put your mind to. Yeah. And just having the right support, the family support, mentors, the right teachers as well, because it's important that the teachers that you have in your life that they're encouraging you, and they're not being negative. Because we had one teacher that said that one of our Crown boys that he was stupid and he wasn't going to amount to nothing. So we went to the parents' evening and we addressed it with the teacher to say.
And this is a deaf child?
No, just hearing. Yeah, one of the boys that we part of our mentoring group, and we went to the school at the parents' evening and we addressed it. We instill for them to be positive, that they can achieve and they can do anything they want to do. So you saying that, you're breaking down everything that we've instilled, and they are mighty men of valor, they are strong, they are powerful, and the young women, they are princesses, they are queens.
That's
so
right.
You can achieve.
Queen Goddess Jazzy, and Queen Deborah.
So just be just live your dream, and just know that you're not alone. That's the thing, you're not alone. You're here to be different. You were made, you were formed, you're beautiful. Yes. And you know, we're waiting for you to excel, because the next generation is what we need.
Thank you so much, Deborah. And on that note, people, I'm going to play the last song, and that will finish the show. I want to thank Deborah from all my heart for coming in, showing me a few signs, which is great. And she will be keeping in contact, and she will be back. Whether she says it or not,
I'll bring my crew, I'll be back.
Yeah, she'll be back, you know? I want to thank you so much, Deborah, for coming.
Thank you, you're doing an amazing job.
Amazing you are. I love you already. So I'm going to play for our last song is, I've got to play that Donald Jones, shush. And I hope you enjoy. Here we go. There you go. Lovely. Hi, come up. Are you in? You in? You in? You in? Come on, love. You in? Oh, come in. I'm just before the radio goes silent. I'm just going to quickly introduce. Come in, my love. How are you? Come over there, sit down. Nice to see you. Good to see you. One sec. Let me just do this. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Goddess Jazzy Show. How are we this Tuesday morning? Well, I know I'm very, very fine. Honestly, I had a thought yesterday morning. You know when you're determined to do something, and I stood with it and I was determined, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it's going to go through. Also, I done an early morning self-tape this morning. Oh my gosh, they're one of my pet peeves, but you know, when you have to do it before 11 o'clock. So I've done that. She replied back. She's going to get back to me. So hopefully for a good role, which I can't talk about right now. I've got a wonderful guest. I'm just letting her have a little bit of a moment at the moment. We're going to get into it in a little bit. So let me do my shout outs. I want to shout out to my goddaughter, Tasia. I love you so much. Shout out to Irene. Thank you for feeding me on Sunday. Thank you to my son for feeding me vegan food on Saturday, I think it was. Oh, geez. Thank you to my Greenpeace family that I done Greenpeace campaign. What do you call it? Canvassing. I tell you, I don't know how I managed. Thank you to the doctor that I worked with. That was marvellous. What else? Thank you to my cousin for her surprise birthday. That was wonderful. You know when you get to a certain age, oh my gosh, I try to keep up with the young people. Honestly, I need a holiday. Anyway, so that being said, let me just play a little tune. Oh, let me say hello to my wonderful friend, Dean. Dean, thank you so much for your support for almost the year of knowing you. I love you so much. And I'm just hoping things will go through as I said to you earlier on this morning, you know. Shout out to my brother from another mother. Des, thank you for taking me for dinner the other day. I feel like a spot practically. I'm just there saying thank you for all of these things, but it's the truth. Oh, okay. Yes, so let's play a tune. Yeah, let me play a bit of Casey and Jojo Told Me It's Real. I hope you enjoy. Here we go. Right. And then I have to turn this thing off right now. Here we go. You good? Yeah. So I had to do my shout outs and everything. Right, would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, no, thank you.
No, you're all right?
My car's parked there, but it doesn't start till 8:30.
Okay, so
I'm just going to do it.
Do it thingy, okay.
It's
I'm gonna,
too early.
yeah? How you been?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, no, I'm not going to ask you nothing yet until we get on the line. Come and sit down, make yourself comfortable. There you go. And you can film if you want to, that's all right.
And I can't find my stand.
Oh,
Don't worry, I have a...
You got something to stand it on? Thank you, I so appreciate you coming. Oh my word.
Oh no, you're welcome.
Yeah, this is lovely. I just play this so you just feel a little bit calm and and everything else. You ever done something where you just said, right, I'm going to do it? And I done that yesterday, and I said, I'm marching forward. And I'm just keeping fingers crossed. Oh, dear. I tell you. Lovely. Look how clever you are. You're my good side.
I don't know if you can see it.
Oh. Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
I am. Oh, this is nice. I might have to ask my son to do me something like that. Oh, gosh.
My chair slidey.
Is that... there's another one under there, if this one's too...
Oh no, it's fine. It's just slidey. I think it's
Yeah, these chairs are a little bit graty. And if you want to use the toilet, when you come out, it's just straight ahead. Yeah? Okay. So how far did you travel?
Croydon, but there's traffic, and I was like, oh.
Oh, no, you done
my
well.
My husband knows the back way. I don't know any of the back way. Like,
what? Oh dear. And now remind me your name. It's not Tina, is it?
Deborah.
Deborah, sorry. It's in my brain. Auntie brain just like that. Okay. You get my good side? Yeah. Oh dear. Okay, so we'll go on in about 2 minutes.
Do I have to kneel down? I don't do it.
Kneel down?
No.
This is all right. It should be. No matter from this range, you can. It will still pick up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No. But when you said kneel down, I thought, oh God, no. Right, let me reset this live again. So this is Instagram live.
Okay.
Yeah.